Happy Thursday, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. Before we get started on this episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then go ahead and comment down below. For this week's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, we are talking about the Geo, the F, and the Trumpers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, another English shaving company. Geo F Trumper was established in 1875. Check my notes. Bingo. 1875 by George Francis William Trumper. George Francis William Trumper. George Francis William Trumper. George Francis. Geo F Trumper wasn't just a fantastic barber in London. He was also a master perfumer. I'm starting to see a little trend going on with all of these shaving companies. Very much like some of the other companies that we've already talked about and established, Geo F Trumper was designed to help the elite gentlemen of London establish themselves, to give fragrance and notoriety amongst each other. And what better way than to go to the barbershop, get a fresh do, get a brand new cologne spritzed on you, and head to the Jubilee. You may remember Ian Fleming, one of my favorite authors, writing into James Bond's character, Geo F Trumper product. If you've ever seen the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service, the best Bond movie out there. If you haven't seen it, go see it. In this movie, Jamesy Boy Bond is a huge Eucharist fan, almost more so than normal. I love Eucharist. It smells to me like dirt, a garden, and a fresh boy. That sounds fantastic. Trumpers is a company that sells not only aftershaves, fragrances, colognes, but it's also gone out of their way to make sure that the gentleman coming into the shop has everything they need to leave the shop looking as dapper as possible. They have cufflinks, they have umbrellas, hairbrushes, leather goods, canes, you name it. Geo F Trumper pretty much has you covered. If you are ever in Mayfair, London, I urge you to stop off at 9 Curzon Street. I'll just have it written down there so I'm not messing it up, because there's a lot of English words that us Canadians and North Americans cannot pronounce. Like Worcestershire Shire. If you are ever in Mayfair, London, I strongly urge you to go ahead and check out Geo F Trumpers. I strongly urge you to try a new fragrance that you've never tried before. Smell their Eucharist, smell their Astro, Wild Fern, Wellington. All of these fragrances were not only designed for the gentlemen of London, but for the gentlemen of Canada, New York, LA, Philadelphia. They're designed for you and me to enjoy to this day. What's the point of being a legend if you're not legendary in the 21st century? Geo F Trumper has not only stood the test of time, makes fantastic product, but Her Majesty the Queen is involved with all of this. And if you don't believe me, sandalwood was created in order to celebrate the Jubilee of Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II. Just saying. These English people love their royalty. Thank you again for watching another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. I hope you learned a little tidbitty about Geo F Trumper and that you feel confident purchasing product that you know about. Because what's the point of going ahead and purchasing all this product, but you don't know the company background, you don't know the history, you don't know if it's pro or anti. So that's what I'm here for, to teach you, to educate you, to make you learned. Thank you again for watching Wild Women Wet Shaving. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.